Andy Sullivan, Blue Collar Corner. I'm in Dyker Heights, Brooklyn. I'm here with State Senator Marty Golden. Marty, what brings you to this lovely area?
Well, it's a shame, but they're talking about closing 25 companies in the city of New York. Right here in the middle of Dyker Heights in Brooklyn, they're looking at closing a house, or not a house, but a company that has a response time that surrounds the area to Benson to Bay Ridge. It would be significant if a house like this were to close. We've had, just in one area in Bay Ridge alone, I've had 3 fires there in the last year. I've had 1 loss of life, and 3 of them were gut jobs. The first house there was this house. The same thing in response to a car accident. The kid is alive today, 4 weeks later, because the people to this fire after responded. That kid knocked him out, kept him alive until they got him to the hospital. So, I mean, that's what it's all about. It's about keeping support services and services for our communities. That's what the taxes are for, and that's what we pay into. I believe that there are areas of cuts, but that's not one of the areas to cut.
Do you think we might be being held hostage? Do you think he's going to hit us with the, well, if you want the firehouse open, we're going to have to raise your taxes?
No, I don't think he'd be that, that would be Machiavellian. I do believe that there is a struggle over dollars. I don't believe he's going to try to come in with more taxes because people are not going to accept it. I do believe there's a fine line between the city council and the mayor, and I do believe there's a negotiation going on. So whether the city council buys it back or the mayor buys it back, somebody's got to buy these cuts back. There's a lot of negotiations going on in Albany, a lot of negotiations going on in New York City. These budget in New York City shuts down in about 4 more weeks. That's what we got to watch out for now in the next 4 weeks, that money is put back in to keep our firehouses open and our fire companies working.
Marty, you know, I don't even think it's just the safety issue alone. I think this firehouse adds a tremendous social culture to the actual neighborhood. Because as you and I both know, neighborhoods are disappearing at an alarming rate. And as I walk around here and everybody knows each other, I just love the whole entire flavor of the place. To see that go would be like ripping the guts out of it.
I agree. The fire department last year responds 500,000 fires, 1.3 million EMS calls. Think about that type of a service requirement. How can you take any services away? I have a firehouse in Bay Ridge at 92nd Street and 5th Avenue. That spends 242 is the name of that company. It spends most of its time in Staten Island. So the only company left to respond into Bay Ridge is Castellana Hill or the 101 62nd Street and 3rd Avenue. And this is the house.
That's a large distance.
It's 2.5 miles. By the time this gets in, this usually the first house there, if this was closed. I explained to these people before, the house is up and it's fire in 2 minutes, it doubles. So if half the house is on fire in 2 minutes, 2 minutes more, the entire house, 4 minutes, the house is being doubled. That's the difference between loss of life and life. And we have to make sure as elected officials, as responsible people, that money is there for the city to make sure that these firehouses stay open. It's up to the mayor and it's up to the city council to negotiate and get that completed. Stop scaring the world. It's time to stop the scare tactics. It's time to get the job done.
I think if the people still keep coming out like they're coming out, I don't think they'll close it down, Marty. What do you think?
Well, I don't think so either. But you know what? If the negotiation is we got 20 fire companies, well, we'll keep 10 open and we'll close 10. Who are the 10 that are going to get closed? We can't allow that type of negotiation. No firehouse should be closed. No fire company should be closed. So I think that's what we have to. That's the stand we have to take.
Get in there and fight for us, Marty. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Andy Sullivan, Blue Collar Corner, signing out.